course, next review we're doing is the J and Z. And this one, you probably already know the history about. You know, as ridiculous as everything was, it was funny because it was like, we did tell you so after all these years, so can't really say nothing after that. So, you know, at the end of the day, you guys know what it is. This is the review of the J and the Z.
This is the J Train, the leader of the BMT Eastern Division. Now the J Train starts off at Jamaica Center, and right off the bat we have the upstairs. Anyway, after that, when we get to Sutphin Boulevard, Archer Avenue, JFK, the J Train leaves the behind and goes outside to Cypress Hills. After going over a 5-minute S-turn, the J gets to Crescent Street on the oldest L structure in all of New York City Transit, the Fulton Street L, running all the way to Alabama Avenue. The stop after that, while passing East New York Yard, is Broadway Junction, meeting up with the L train over top and the A and C train underground. Too strong! After that, the J goes to Myrtle Avenue, meeting up with the M. They both run together local and also go over the Williamsburg Bridge to Essex Street. After they both leave the station, the M splits off from the Nassau Street line and heads down to Christie Street cut to 6th Avenue, while the J keeps going down the Nassau Street line to Chambers Street. Now on weekends, this should be the last stop, but since we're talking about weekday service, the J goes over to Broad Street, with that being the last stop. Now wait a sec, since this is the weekday we're talking about, this is the Z train. The Z does exactly the same thing as the J, only this time you're going express. Once you get to Myrtle Avenue on the Z in the AM rush, the Z goes on the middle track, flying down the line to Marcy Avenue. Then does the same things the J does in Manhattan to Broad Street as well. The equipment for the J and Z are R32s, R42s, and R160s. Now one thing about the J and Z you should know is that their system of service is so delicate that if just one thing goes wrong, it can fuck up the entire line. But don't take my word for it, just hear what Turtle has to say.
Good evening, it's Turtle with Sutphin Brothers again, and tonight we will be discussing the J line again. As if you already may not be aware of, there are 32s on the J again. Well, for whatever, but they're here. So, a lot of people like them. Others, like myself, not much of a fan, but shut the fuck up. But yeah, 32s. They might not be good, might not be bad. I don't know. I'm just a regular paying customer, so I don't know. I can't say they're good and they're bad because I just ride them. Same with other people, the other fans out there. I'm calling everybody out. You can't say the train is good or bad unless you operate it. And a lot of you never operated one. Probably haven't never even been in a cab of one, so none of y'all should be talking. Now, what else am I supposed to say? Anyways,
How about this? We directed to Randy.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? If you guys don't know, the name's nyctrman. Recently added to the group. This is the J train review. My thoughts and my opinion about the J line. Pretty much how I see the J line is just like the 7. You know, underground in Queens, underground in Manhattan, but elevated in between. Shares on its own, except for the J, Z, and F. With the my bad for the M and Z, but the 32s on the J. It's somewhat good. So, you know, that's how you see it pretty much like how it is on the J. But with the 32s on the J is actually, in my opinion, is actually somewhat good to me. Because this is like my first time experiencing something like this. Well, actually, second or third time experiencing something like this is pretty much old school style for me. So, you know, just as Turtle said, you know, there's good and bads about it, like pros and cons. But if you haven't been in a cab or nothing, sorry. Only time you can actually experience it if you go to Kew Gardens and you get on that R23, 33, whatever. But let's switch it over to the dude with the N in his shirt, the leader.
What's up, everybody? Now, apparently, the J is actually, I can honestly say, the J is, like I said, the J is the leader of the BMT Eastern Division.
bullshit.
And you know it's the damn truth.
My dick.
Because, you know, apparently Turtle loves his L line.
True.
But anyway, yeah, like Turtle said, there are 32s on the J right now as we speak. So catch everything on here while you can. This is the spot to ride the J train, the spot to ride the train. Anyway, you know, the spot the rail fans. This is the spot.
32s are overrated.
Shut up. 32s ain't over fucking rated.
Rated PG.
They're underappreciated.
They're like rated G right now.
Said no rail fan ever.
No, said one rail fan ever.
No.
I'm that one rail fan.
No, you wasn't ready.
No. You wasn't.
Put your hands down. You wasn't
No.
ready. No, don't let me go.
But anyway, that's the entire freaking J. Well, not the entire J line, but
station, Hughes Station.
this is the whole Hughes Street station you're looking at,
You can also
which
see,
is part of the J.
you can also see the Williamsburg Bridge straight down. They look beautiful at night. So I suggest if you ever come out here, you know, to enjoy yourself and think about life or something. Just come out here.
Or some other sentimental shit.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Anything depressing, Fifi died or something like that, you just come out here and you just watch the bridge.
Fifi.
You come out here, watch the bridge, and it looks beautiful. Clear your mind out. I ain't losing no Fifi. I don't know.
Who the fuck is Fifi?
I don't know. I got to Fifi.
But anyways, adding to what they said, the J. Rich history. The oldest, fuck the station. The oldest part of the system, well, pre-unification wise, is not along this part. Further down past Alabama and Junk. So we're in one of the newer areas. Would you shut the fuck up with that CM Punk shirt? But we're here just
Doing regular shit.
doing what we do best. Stupid nigger shit. And as if you can see down yonder,
Train.
there's one of the J trains in the R160 class.
Oh, son of a bitch.
But you know, most people hate them because they got rid of their old equipment. You can lick my dick.
Tell me.
Anyways, before my train of thought was derailed, a lot of people don't like their J anymore because it's nothing but 160s and a sprinkle of 32s here and there.
Yeah.
But now, since we have the summer and, you know, trains want to overheat and die, so they send the 32s out here so they can breathe. And in exchange, they send the 160s down on the ground,
Still dying.
which are still overheating and dying, but to a lesser extent. You know, C riders are happy they got new trains, but it's not about them. J riders don't seem to give a shit because, you know, they don't give a shit.
Whoever gets the point A to point B.
Exactly. Whatever gets to point A to point B without dying at point C along the way.
Yeah.
So, no, fuck. He gave it an 8.5 last time.
Hold on, you said 8.5.
I, for one,
Gave what an 8.5 last time.
I give the J train.
I didn't even give the J a rating yet.
Whatever the fuck you gave it. Didn't you do a review on it last
I didn't do a review on the J yet. I didn't even touch the J at all.
Oh shit, well this is the first J train review. So as you can see, our 160 class leaving. Our 160
Oh, good
class
lord.
leaving.
I'm not the 160, that's the 160. You trying to call me fat now?
Let's see. Anyways, to wrap this up. Jay. Oh, you gonna say something?
I was gonna do something like, I was gonna do an impersonation of just the high school dude and everybody.
What was you about to do?
It's like, well, you know, back then when we had the R160s, the J line, you used to be completely different.
No, nobody liked the J when it had 160s.
Yeah.
Admit it.
Yeah.
None of y'all like the 160s.
I didn't even give a shit.
I don't like the 160s, but I have my own personal reasons why I don't like the 160s. It's not from a foamer point of view, like, oh,
I
They
hate
got
them
rid
because
of-
they got rid of my cars or some shit.
They wasn't ready.
They wasn't ready.
you know,
Why you let me go?
90% of the real fans out there don't like the 160 because of that. Me, I just don't like them because I just
I don't like them because they snitch on your ass.
That too, but for me is that I have no personal favorites.
Exactly. I don't
whatever-
really have a favorite per se.
Whatever, give me some point A to point B. That's all I got.
143.
Nah. They're good until it starts raining, then they slide.
Yeah. Oh, I like
But-
the 142As when these like 4, 5, and 6 at 14th Street.
When same with the 143s until they start sliding around.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much what I have to say.
Making this an 8-minute video.
Once again, so the first part review was like 10 minutes long, and half that shit was just your videos and songs and shit. So, anyways, you putting all this on a different channel, view shit thing.
Make sure you subscribe to Turtle. This 51 man.
Yes, please subscribe.
Good God. Well, you changed your name, didn't you?
It says James Rosen now, but you can type in this 51 man.
This 51 man, and then
NYCTR, man.
NYCTR man.
Anybody, any cares
Yeah,
about that?
work on other
So
things.
this is
Yeah.
Subway from the Super Subway Brothers. Thank you, fuck you, good night.
Now I gotta say, the crew on the J kicks ass. About most of the train operators on the J and Z haul ass like nobody's business. Now the overnight is pretty damn good. Normally for the J, each train is either 16 to 18 minutes, which I gotta admit is probably the fastest train on the overnight. Speaking of overnights, there's one conductor on the overnight that tries her best to make sure that she has an R160. From what I can remember, she made them take out an R32 on an overnight, which is something you don't do. Doesn't matter what it is, R32, R42, or even an R160. Just get in and get the job done. It's not like you're taking the train home with you. I always say, you're getting paid anyway, so what's the point of complaining? If you don't like it, then quit. Let one of us who wants to be on those trains have your job since you don't like the equipment. Yeah, I hate the R160s, but if it's my job to be on that train, I'm going to be on that train, regardless of what line I'm on. Think us rail fans ain't worth shit? Think again. Now for the rest of the crew, I give you guys the ultimate shout out for keeping things pushing on the J. Now let's look back for a second. When the first R32 came to the J, a crap ton of rail fans came out of this. Now you might be wondering, was it as bad as the R62A on the 6? To answer that, no. Due to the simple fact that we're watching over the J with the R32s, making sure that no one acts a fool on a train. And see, that's the thing with us. We support the MTA workers, as well as the rail fans. The only thing is that some of the rail fans get too out of hand, and some of the MTA workers think they can talk down to us, which usually causes problems. Good thing with the J is that most of them love the rail fans and support the hobby, which honestly I did not see coming. Now East New York Yard did an absolutely beautiful job with fixing and cleaning the R32s on the J. As soon as they got them, they said fuck the 42 and fuck the 160. We're taking over this bitch right here. Wondering why I haven't mentioned the Williamsburg Bridge accident? Well, the answer is simple. Most people already know about it, but to fill you in, train got smacked by another train, and now we have timers on bridges and all that jazz. And a lot of fans love the J, and I gotta say, it's a line full of history in itself. It shows up on time and is a very helpful line. The only way for you to judge or give an opinion on the J is for you to come out and ride the line for yourself. I'll give the J, like Turtle said,
Did an 8.5.
an 8.5 out of 10. So with that said, this is Knuckles of the Super Subway Brothers. You guys have a great night. Thank you for watching, and remember, we told you so.